I guess if it helps if I unmute my actual microphone. Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by. I decided to do this. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do on this topic. I was going to make a video, then I wasn't going to make a video. I was going to go live hours ago, then I decided not to. So I decided to do a very quick, hopefully, and I'll keep track of the time up here in my upper left-hand corner. This is a very interesting topic that I've come across, and I'm gonna play. Well, and there I go and mess up my own
Why are all these doctors,
stuff
Dr. Bruce Lipton,
as
and then the college dropout right here?
So she's louder than I
What
thought she was going
is
to
a
be. So I'm
beautiful
going to
heart
turn it
that's
down a
wide
little bit.
open,
Anyway, let's
and the
listen to the
ability to sing
opening.
sometimes.
Okay.
We are coming to you today very specially to ask and invite you into something that we believe is very powerful for very special reasons.
Yep.
It is a unique time on the planet, as we all know. And ultimately, when you drop right down into it, the most powerful place we can move from is the state of love.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
absolutely
with that being
agree.
said, I'm going to
That's why I put in the description about loving on the earth,
and let you explain what we're here for.
Let's see if I got. I'm not going to play this whole thing. Just enough to get everybody understanding what's going on. And I know they're talking to each other, and I'll put a link in the description where this video is. So you can watch it in entirety without me talking over it.
Background, and I was made aware of a very critical thing that may be happening on Sunday.
So he does not go into details of what that is. I mean, I've heard all kinds of stuff about different things that are supposed to have happened by now.
Experiences over the next 24 to 48 hours is as powerful as it can be, and we have the ability to literally shift the planet. And
now this is the part that I'm more excited about.
Here, then Dr. Lipton is going to show us exactly how to shift the planet. So Bruce. Get ready for that.
But I've seen all other. I can't remember the guy's name.
We need to have, as Nia said, hold that love and that.
They did something in Israel a few years ago, surrounded the
11
or Jerusalem
PM or AM, wherever you are.
I am that I am, saying it over and over again.
I want you to.
So 11. So wherever time zone you're in, when it's 11 AM or PM,
love and gratitude for the rest of humanity.
Love and gratitude for the rest of humanity. I think this is absolutely crucial. This is a kind of attitude we should all have anyway.
That is part and parcel of where we are right now on this planet, and it's a difficult time, I understand, but remember that difficult, painful, chaotic time is what leads to that evolutionary process, which is necessary for growth, and that's where we're going. So hold that intention and visualization of where we are going to be in another month, 2 months, 3 months, and then when that
think of love, health, togetherness, friendship,
again, so that every
brotherhood,
hour there are millions of people that are setting that intention.
Those are the things that we want to be at in a couple of,
every hour.
And create. So this is also about co-creation. So I'm sure Lilu's got something about this as well. I haven't looked, but I wouldn't be surprised.
3-4 times, 11, 11, 11, 11.
11, 11. So no matter where you are, so I mean, it's every hour people all over the world. Now there's some time zones I don't think anyone lives in.
Well, this is really what you have acknowledged is an evolutionary upheaval moment. The planet is unsustainable, and we are, as humans, precipitating what is called the sixth mass extinction of life. The human behavior has to change in order for us to thrive into the future. We're facing an extinction.
And if you don't know who these gentlemen are,
what's the relevance?
I invite you to look them up.
Nia and
Buttar
Dr.
is actually
about,
a physician.
The consciousness and having a thought in your head. How does that going to affect the world? Let's start with the most important scientific fact, and that is simply this. The most valid, truthful science on planet Earth is quantum physics. There's no science that has been tested or affirmed more than quantum physics. So if we're going to question a science, the last one I question is quantum physics. I say relevance. Because quantum physics is a science that recognizes that consciousness is creating our life experiences.
And there are people who do not believe in stuff, but have come across
through our mind are manifesting a reality. And there's a collective reality through collective consciousness. And you say, well, how can my mind be influencing the outside world?
It's done with the EKG and the MKG.
It's in my head, and that's where everything is. And I go, yes, you're right. If I put wires on your head, I could read your brain activity inside. It's called the electroencephalograph, and I could read your brain functions inside. However, there's a new technology called magnetoencephalograph, MEG, not EEG. And I say, what's relevant? I say, it reads brain function. I go, yeah, but what's relevant? I say, the probe in MEG devices does not touch the head.
Does not touch the head. That's important.
And I said, well, what does that mean? I said, I could read your internal brain functions with a probe on the outside. And you say, well, what does that mean? And the answer is this. our thoughts are not contained in our head. Our thoughts are broadcast. Our brains are like tuning forks. The more individuals that share a common thought, the more power that vibration is given.
All right. So I'm going to stop it right there, and I'll keep the share up. But because I don't want to play the whole video. I played half of it, which is more than I wanted to. But this is what we're talking about, folks. And this is if nothing happens Sunday, let's say his information was wrong and the dog wants to go out. This is something we ought to be doing anyway. This is something we ought to be doing all the time, trying to create a better world, a better reality through, it's through the energy. And the entire universe is vibration. I've even done drunk videos on this when I talk about infinite state, non-deterministic infinite state machines and stuff like that, the Coke machines and all that other stuff in the universe. So I invite you, don't take my word for it. Go listen to the video, find out who these people are. This is the real side of the law of attraction. And this is not hocus pocus. This has got some serious science behind it. I know some people talk about metaphysical, because what the part of the problem is you get the science part, and then people want to attach their philosophical beliefs, whether they're religious based or whatever they are, around it. And sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't. Forget all that. Forget all of the philosophies, Taoism, Christianity, forget all that. Confucius. Let's just deal with the science aspect. And the fact that it's not reading your mind so much as reading your waves away from the body. Now, I don't know how strong they are. I don't know how far they travel, but think of a wall. Okay. This is a very, 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 very brief thing. So this behind me, this wall, if I can see it here. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, it's solid. Now, at an atomic level, there's the videos, and they're even on YouTube. I've seen this stuff, and we're talking about this stuff in the 60s. People put the films and stuff in the 60s. Why is it that someone can actually have a plate on their lap that has current run around? It's a wooden plate, so that they're insulated. Okay. They can put a piece of newspaper over their lap. They're insulated from the current. They put a metal pan on it, and they can fry an egg on their lap, and they don't burn themselves. Why is that? And that's the way electromagnetic forces work. And I'm not getting into that right now, but on the nuclear side of so electrons and things, if you could be the size of an electron, there's a lot of empty space. It's the vibration. We vibrate similar to the wall, right? And light can't pass through it because of several different properties, but sound can to an extent. And other things that vibrate, gamma rays, stuff like that, would go right. They wouldn't even see the wall. There's some cosmic rays that the earth doesn't even exist. They just go right through the earth. And the way we detect them is they interact, they'll hit a thing of salt and they spark. These cosmic rays. And so they have these big lakes underneath the earth in various places looking for these, because they actually foretells is, hey, there's an event, there's a quasar or something that's gone on over here, and try to figure out what direction it came from and go look in that part of the sky. So there's all kinds of vibrations, and we've got ultraviolet. I mean, you look at the visible light is very narrow. But anyway, so I invite everybody, do this 11 wherever time zone you're in. We'll find out tomorrow what may or may not be going on. But again, it's the vibration. We need to, instead of living in fear, we've got all this, the stuff that should not be named 19 running around. It is killing people. But the fear is paralyzing people, and that's going to ultimately be far more deadly than any disease. And we need to get over fear and live in love and harmony and peace. And this is a way to do it, is to change the way we just our outlook, just the way we believe, and the way our outlook. And you can be of any faith, any philosophy. You can think you can even be a nihilist and just deal with the science. Let's just deal with the science, and let's create something scientifically to change the world. All right. Thank you very much. And I said, I'll put it in the description, the link to this video. Go check it out. Go watch all their videos and understand what in the world's going on, and comment however you want. That's fine. But let's build a better world for everybody. All right. Goodbye.